Our top story, a new COVID-19 mask mandate is in full effect on public transportation. So if you refuse to wear a mask, you could face a criminal penalty.
WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis is joining us now after speaking with leaders at Chatham Area Transit Authority to see how they plan to enforce these new rules.
Well, Benedictine, the federal mandate was put in place by the Centers for Disease Control after President Joe Biden issued an executive order calling for immediate action on mask wearing on all forms of public transportation. This new rule isn't anything new to CAT bus drivers.
Yeah, keep it on at all times until I get into my house.
A local bus rider in Savannah is all for the new federal mask mandate put in place by the CDC to slow the spread of the coronavirus on public transportation.
I think it's very important that we have those to protect ourselves as well as protect others.
The mandate requires passengers to wear a mask that covers their nose and mouth while riding the bus. The order exempts children under 2 years of age and people with a disability that makes it unsafe to wear masks. Now the Chatham Area Transit Authority is making rapid changes to enforce the rule.
We're still working with our union and law enforcement entities to see what can be done to gain compliance outside of voluntary compliance.
The chief safety officer tells me that this mask mandate put in place is going to be hard to police because police officers respond to more urgent calls, but he says they're going to do everything they can to give their operators the proper training to de-escalate a situation. CAT's Chief Safety Officer Charles Hall says if you don't wear a mask, you could be refused service. Before the change, bus riders were strongly encouraged to wear masks since Chatham County and Savannah both have mandates in place.
If you're going to ride a CAT bus, we're requiring and asking you diligently to please mask up.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson is also in full support out of concern for these essential workers.
And we ask that you do this for the protection of the men and the women who drive our buses through our city.
Now, the CDC says some face coverings aren't good enough to comply with the rule. You won't be able to wear face shields, bandanas, masks with valves, and masks that don't fit properly. CAT bus drivers will hand out masks to anyone who needs one. Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.